Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another 4K action figure review on the Transformers Generations War for Cybertron Trilogy's Earthrise Commander Class Lynx. Try and get your Transformers figures, you can do so at Bitty Big Bad Toy Store, proud sponsor of the ShartimusPrime YouTube channel. If you're trying to get your Transformers and all kinds of other goodies, you can do so over there. Link in the description below. Now this is something that I am very excited for, man, and I cannot wait to watch the Netflix War for Cybertron Trilogy show. I haven't seen an episode yet. I know it just aired at midnight earlier this morning, so I am so stoked to watch it. By the way, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, as well as the notification bell to support this channel. Anyway, great imagery right over here. I love this. I like that you can see Dirge and Ramjet over there. You get the two modes of Lynx, and then you get the thrust right over there on the very top. That looks sick. And then you can see all the different modes right over here on the back, which is just incredible. I'm just so happy for that. That is so sick. I can keep saying that. Oh, that's all sick right over here. I love this poster. And then on the top it says Transformers for Cybertron Trilogy, and then not much more at the bottom. So let's get to it and look at some of the contents that came with this figure. For instance, you do get the instruction booklet right over here, which is great. It's a lengthy instruction booklet. However, transforming the modes is not difficult at all. So it's not a difficult transformation or anything like that. But there's a lot of stuff to go through, and I just find this figure to be quite fun, to be honest with you. You also get this added piece right over here and a decoder. So if you want to start, reading the secret words, you can see it says Dead Universe right over there. And it says Char. Okay, don't totally catch that reference. And I don't know how clearly you guys could see it. Okay, I'm using a wider angle lens this time, wider angle lens, so hopefully that works out okay. The only problem with it is that when I start to zoom in, things get overexposed. But yeah, that's very cool. There's a bigger piece that comes with the Scorponok, which I will probably review later on. And then we have the Lynx right over here in the Magnificence mode. And this is just so badass. I'm just really thrilled with this. Now, I never had a Lynx back in the day. I always thought Lynx was one of the goofier kind of Transformers that kind of turned me off. But the things that I saw that Hasbro did with this over at New York Toy Fair, I was just blown away by it. And I was like, okay, this has answered all the desires that I've actually wanted from a Lynx. Like, this is really everything that I've wanted from Lynx that we see right here in this figure. So I am just, oh god, dude. So I'm just gonna gush. Sorry, but I just think this thing is freaking amazing. So we get these Flameo Mahatman blast effects, which are very cool. They do seem to be similar to the Omega Supreme effects. So at first I thought these were Jetfire effects, but it looks like they're repainted Omega Supreme effects. And of course, like always, you could port them in and connect them together in different ways. You're familiar with that, so you could do different things. I'll show that off more later on. But first, getting a look at this mode really quick and just looking at some of the detail here, I just think it is magnificent. I mean, look at this, man. Beautiful gold paint throughout, all this etched out detail throughout, slight variations of white right over here on the nose. I do like that. Nice clean Autobot symbol with some gold right there. I like how it says NASA, nice clean paint. And then here's looking at the back of it. It just looks really cool, man. I am just stoked about the aesthetics of this thing. Does it look extra crispy and delicious in 4K? How do you like that 4K, huh? Look at that nice bright silver paint and everything. Really, really digging this a lot, man. It just looks so freaking cool. Man. And nice wheels right here at the bottom and in the front. So that is great, man. Now, the directions show you to port these on here like this. You could port them any way you want. I personally think it looks a little cooler having them more back here. It's just more aerodynamic, I think. So that just looks a little cooler to me. Let's see if I put it back there, see what you guys think. Yeah? What do you think? I think it looks just a little bit better. I do have minor gripes with this figure. One thing I will say is that the wings do pop off a lot easier than I'd like them to, and I didn't have this ported in all the way properly. That's my fault. But yeah, the wings do, they get loose, and they will pop off on the side a lot easier than I'd like. They just tab in right over here, so if you just do that, it'll click in, but it will pop off, and it'll pop off up over here a little easier than I'd like to. And I have, I think, just one other gripe with this figure, so I think that's, like, I think we've gone through all my gripes already. So let's get this guy into base mode first, or the shuttle base mode, where he takes away Bumblebee. Oh, actually, let's just measure this out really quick, just measuring across. You can see from nose to the very end right over there, it's at about 11 inches across. Yeah, so really good length on that. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this off, and then the way you port this on here does take a little bit of might. First, to remove it, you gotta pull this down, and then that'll detach there, and then you could slide off right over here. So when you're porting this on, and I found this tricky to do, I didn't figure it out myself. I watched an optobotomist review to figure this out, or to, you know, learn how to do this. You want to grab right here, and with the might of an Odinson, you're going to line this up with the port right down there, okay? And with the might of an Odinson, shift forward. Nope, it's not doing it. There it goes, and then pull this and get that all lined up, and then there you go. And then now you can pick it up like that. So before it was only connecting over here. I was like, that can't be right. I saw them demonstrate this at New York Toy Fair, damn it. So anyway, I'm gonna remove this right over here and put it off to the side. I'm just gonna rest it down. And then getting this transformed, I'm gonna detach the arm right over here, and then throw them up like that. Now, one thing I like to keep in mind is that when we're putting them into base mode, and I'm going to zoom out more, maybe this will be a little bit better for viewing pleasure. Yeah, so this is the bottom, so this is now your top, and then this is the front. So it's all kind of reversed. So that's the front, and then this is the top. So you're going to swing these up over here, or downward. I don't know, get them in the front either way, or the back, I guess, and then rotate around, rotate outward and wrap. That popped off. It'll just go right back on, and then move forward like that, and then move forward like that, and then this will split right over there, and a little split right over there, and get those leg joints so you can do that. And then these are going to swing out. So now you can see that we're building our front of the base. Flip these down. Flip that down, rotate this up, rotate around, flip this up and rotate around, and then flip that up right there, flip that up right there, flip it down, it's kind of stuck, and flip it down right over here. This is going to come out and collapse, and then this is going to come out and then slide that up, and that is pretty much it. Okay, so now we have our base mode over here, and just want to get that a little bit more flush to the ground. So that's what these parts right here in the back are for. You want to make sure that that's all nice, secure. So that looks pretty cool. And then you want to take these guys, the directions show, you could have one ported facing upward, and then you could have the other one ported facing forward like so. And there you go. So I think I have this all done correctly. I don't think I'm missing any ports. So yeah, looks pretty neat. Just a little on the flimsy side. So with a little bit more time and care, you can, you know, even this out and get everything clicked properly. But anyway, yeah, I just don't like that I have like a little bit of space right here. But yeah, my second gripe with this figure is porting this on here just doesn't really work out too well. Of course, you want to open this up right over here, but to secure it, it's going to tab into this thing. So this little notch is your little, you know, is the trick to getting this thing all secured. Now, like these ports do match the thrusters on the back of the space shuttle, but it's not going to really secure it just all on its own. You know, see how it's all wobbly? So you really have to put this in here and line that little spike up with the little rail thing in the center, and that'll secure it. And there it is. Like, that's really, God, that's not the best, but it will work. So you can see that is our shuttle mode, shuttle base mode, and I think that is freaking cool. Really happy with that. Just to get an idea of how large that is, here is our Earthrise Optimus Prime. So there you go. That's pretty sweet. I gotta say, man, I love this. This is so badass. I mean, I'm just, oh man, I just think that is, I don't know what it is. I just think it's just really freaking cool. I almost wish I could have multiples of these, which I wouldn't do, but man, it's so cool. It's just such a dope looking piece. I like that a lot. All right, so just gushing, really dig it. And yeah, so you can see that ramp really secures everything right over there. Oh, so freaking sick. Okay, so let's get him back. Let's get in those animal modes going so we can get that all set up. What the hell did you just do with your Bumblebee figure? Or my little Bumblebee? Oh, it's right here. Okay. All right, so we're going to go ahead and remove this and put this off to the side. Close that up right over there. And then flip this in, flip these up. And put these to the side, and then gonna go ahead and pull that in. It makes a clicky sound that doesn't make me feel happy because I don't like it when I hear hard plastic making loud sounds like that. And then you could rotate this down, rotate this, move that forward, rotate this, move this forward. We're gonna get the lion going. We're almost there anyway. These will be the tails right here. And then let's get these legs into a pose that matches for a lion. And then you can see that we pretty much have the body all set up already. So that's cool. That's rad. Oh, dude, this is already just freaking sick. All right, anyway, I haven't reviewed a Transformer in a while. It feels like it's been a while. You can see how the head flips out over here. But, man, I am just thrilled about this. This is so freaking cool. Damn, that is sick. Dude, right? Am I tripping? Is this... Dude, so rad. Anyway, sorry, like making fun of myself just because I'm geeking out so hard. Jaw's a little on the loose side. I love that gold paint though. The eyes look really good. I like the articulation over here. You do have this neck pivot, and you can move the head up and down right here. So that's really neat. Nice Autobot symbol on the very top. And you could pretty much see all the details that we'd seen before. You know what I mean? Not a whole lot changes. He has the dual tails over here. It would be nice to just have the one tail, but, you know, I'd rather have the two. But, oh, man. And then the articulation is great. You know, you can move the shoulders out, rotate all the way around. Bicep swivel. You get the double jointed elbows right here, or knees, depending on which side it is. All the ankles move up and down, and they all have inward ankle pivot. No outward ankle pivot, but I don't care. Inward ankle pivot's like the easier way to go, or the better way to go anyway. I mean, look at that spread. Oh, sorry. I have that stuck in my head ever since that Bill Burr stand-up, right? That spread. Anyway, that is not really right. Okay, that looks rad, doesn't it? Come on, man. All right, we're 12 minutes in here. Sorry, guys. Okay, so let's take a look at the bird mode right over here. This is pretty neat. So you could go ahead and take this out. It just hinges out. And then you could swing the tail out right over here. It's got multiple hinges, man. It just unravels. If you can't figure out putting it back in, well, then there's a lot of things that, you know, it's pretty easy. So that's very cool. A lot of articulation on this. You can even rotate this side to side. It even has ports in the back. So maybe if you wanted to put your guns right over here, these guys right over here, back there. Ooh, it's just going to droop a lot. By the way, maybe getting these ported on the lion side right here is a little bit cooler, I think. Yeah, there you go. Armor him up. That is sick. And let's get some fire shooting out of the mouth too. You could port one of these on here. And there is a separate hinge for the inside mouth part right over here. It's kind of tricky to see because it's all out of focus, but you can see this moves independently on the inside, just to give you fair warning. So yeah, let's port that right in there. And that looks pretty cool. Oh no, it does not look cool at all. It just droops. So you got to use like the smallest, lightest one possible, probably. So it's not really fun watching me fidget with this, but maybe that looks better. There you go. You have the mouth slightly open. Yeah, and it's not going to fall on me. So that's cool. So yeah, you don't want to use too many effects on there. So anyway, back to this guy. Sorry. You're going to untab it here, untab it there, and then rotate up and then flip down, rotate up, flip down. It's right here where they tend to pop off on me a little bit more than I'd like. And then you're going to take the wings and you can swing out like that and then slide and then slide. And then this isn't supposed to go forward. It's supposed to go more back all the way. So it's supposed to look like that. That's very cool. Let's get a little farther zoom out. So That's really neat looking. And then you have the legs right here. They'll swing down. These legs are funny looking, but you get some nice knee bend right over here. Great ankle articulation and everything. The toes move independently, so that's cool. So I do like that for the most part. It's just that the legs are just super skinny, which kind of goes, you know, with the overall design, you know, for the figure anyway. And then lastly, you have the head just slides all the way out. You get this glorious neck right over here with all kinds of articulation. You can turn side to side at the base, and then each of these ratchet up and down up until you get to the last one where it could ratchet side to side instead of up and down, and then the head itself moves up and down. And then of course you could open up the jaw right there, and then you could see the laser gun right here. And then of course if you wanted to use another flaming effect, you got that going right there. So that is very cool. And there that is. You can see he is tricky to stand with these little legs, and I don't like how it looks just sitting underneath the figure like that. It's really bizarre looking, and I'm trying to get him to stand without leaning on anything. So there you go. There are those two modes right there, and this leg is not touching the ground. But that is sick, man. Ah, so freaking cool. Really like these both a lot. So let's get him into the final Lynx mode. All right, so this is going to come down here. Oh, wait, sorry. All right, so we're going to move this down right over there, right over there. And basically we're going to leave the legs out and just put the head away. So again, this flips down. I'm going to tuck that all the way down right there. And then we're going to put the... I guess we could have left those tails out, but we're just going to fold in the legs right here. These toesies are going to collapse and move back and shift up and into this compartment if I've done this correctly, which I thought I did. Yep, I did. And then same thing over here. Then bend these in, straighten that out. And man, I cannot wait. I'm going to put the show on like right after I post this review. I have a Sunspot review coming up later today, and all I need to do is a big time stop motion for that, and then I'm done with that video. So stay tuned for a Marvel Legends review later if that's your bag, which it probably isn't by the time, you know, if you made it all the way through here. Okay, same thing. We're going to do the hard Odinson shove. Come on. Strength of an Odinson. Oh, I guess it's... Oh, it is in there. Just didn't make as loud of a click as it usually does. But yeah, that's all together. Usually it makes a louder click. Yeah. And then move the wing down like that. And then we have our final Lynx mode right here, which is so freaking badass. I love this thing, man. That is so cool. God, that is awesome. That is just so freaking awesome. I'm so happy with that. What do you guys think? I just want to know. Let me know in the comment section below. But that is just too freaking sick. It's like this awesome dragon robot. You know, that's what I see here. Awesome dragon robot. Looks so dope. Wings move up and down like that, so you can have them posed any way you like. That is just so badass. All right, so just to get a couple more comparisons out here really quick before we bounce out and I get back to working on that big time Spider-Man segment, which I have no idea what Big Time is going to say in that video because, yeah, I'm just kind of stuck. But anyway, there is Earthrise Optimus next to Lynx. Oh, so sick. God. Anyway, that is badass. And then I also have the Commander class Jetfire right over here. Also incredibly badass. This thing is... so like, dude, Hasbro Transformers team, you guys, I mean, are just hitting it out of the park. This is really, for me, I consider this a golden age for Transformers. I also feel that way about Marvel Legends, but it's like to have Marvel Legends and Transformers just doing so well right now. For me, anyway, not everyone's going to be as happy as I am or feel the same way as I do, but of course, there's your big time badass Spider-Man. So anyway, I want to know what you guys think. Please let me know in the comment section below. Hopefully, I didn't forget everything. Hopefully, I touched all the bases and discussed everything that needed to be talked about and everything. If I missed anything, let me know in the comments. Oh, I missed these guys right here. Let's see. You put them on the hips. Yeah, I'm going to put them on the hips right there. There you go. All right, and I guess I could add more flame effects, but still, that's pretty rad. He's kind of shooting himself in the front legs. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. Again, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, as well as the notification bell. And thanks so much for watching, you guys. Stay tuned. I'll have another video coming up later today, and I will catch you guys later. Peace!